A large convoy of People's Protection Units (YPG) and Sinjar Resistance Units (YBS) was filmed arriving in the city of Afrin during the night of February the 6th. The convoy reportedly consisted of over 100 vehicles, including buses. According to various sources, the total number of YPG-YBS fighters in the convoy was between 1,500 and 5,000. Most likely the real number is about 2,000. This force will definitely participate in the ongoing clashes between the YPG and the Turkish Armed Forces, TAF. Reports say that the convoy had reached Afrin from the Kurdish-held area in northeastern Syria and northwestern Iraq through the government-held area east of Aleppo, and link this development with the Russian Su-25 shootdown, which took place in the province of Idlib on February the 3rd. According to this version, the YPG, the YBS, and other Kurdish-dominated militias prepared these reinforcements some time ago, but were able to reach an agreement with the Syrian Arab Army, SAA, to reach Afrin only recently. The appearance and the usage of man-portable air defense systems, MANPADS, by the so-called moderate opposition, promoted and backed by the Turkish leadership, triggered the decision to allow the Kurdish reinforcements to Afrin. While Turkish media and officials continue to blame the Syrian-Iranian-Russian alliance for the ongoing operation against Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, formerly Jabhat al-Nusra, the Syrian branch of al-Qaeda, the TAF had done almost nothing to combat the terrorist group, despite the deployment of its forces near the areas it held. On the other hand, the Assad government is also interested in the weakening of the Turkish influence in northern Syria. So there is a chance that this decision was the initiative of Damascus. The Syrian military officially announced on February the 5th that it had deployed new air defenses and anti-aircraft missiles to front lines in the provinces of Aleppo and Idlib. At the same time, reports appeared that the Turkish Air Force was forced to limit its air campaign against the YPG in Afrin under Russian pressure. The fact is that the number of Turkish airstrikes has been close to zero over the past few days. In any case, Ankara faced the consequences of its double-faced policy towards Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS. In the Afrin area, the TAF and the Free Syrian Army continued their operation against the YPG and captured the villages of Surkhe, Al-Amud and Dekmet Tash, as well as Sarhaya Hill, according to pro-Turkish sources. According to the Turkish General Staff, about 1,000 so-called terrorists have been neutralized since the start of Operation Olive Branch. However, this number is likely far from the reality, considering the lack of any major TAF progress on the ground. In turn, Kurdish militias have used at least 12 anti-tank guided missiles against the TAF and the FSA. According to existing reports and videos, the YPG targeted 3 Leopard 2A4 battle tanks, 2 M60 Sabra battle tanks, 3 bulldozers, and 4 stationary targets. On February the 5th, the TAF launched another attempt to establish an observation post in the militant-held town of Al-Is, and even launched construction works there. The country's general staff even said that its forces had started reconnaissance for 2 additional observation points. Later on the same day, reports appeared that the TAF and pro-government forces engaged each other in an artillery duel there. A Turkish service member was reportedly killed. On February the 6th, the TAF claimed that one of its service members was killed, 6 were injured, and a civilian worker also injured in a terrorist rocket attack on its observation post. Some Syrian sources describe the Al-Is observation point as an attempt to limit the SAA anti-terrorist operation in the area. Meanwhile, HTS continued its attempts to develop momentum against the SAA in the Tel Sultan area in eastern Idlib. Fierce clashes are ongoing there. The SAA, the Tiger Forces, and the National Defense Forces, NDF, advanced further on ISIS in the northeastern Hama pocket and liberated the villages of Razm-Kibar, Sawanat Hamra, Uwajat Khana, Tal Shua, Maliha Kabira, Maliha Sakhira, Razm al-Mafka, Abu Khanadik, Mazaran, and Bayat as-Safa. The advance is ongoing. In eastern Damascus, the SAA and the Republican Guard advanced on HTS positions in the Khubair area and captured some factory buildings there. Once government forces are able to secure the southern flank of the armoured vehicles base, they will stabilise the situation in eastern Ghouta. Meanwhile, Ara al-Sham, HTS and other militant groups used the besieged base to pressure government forces there.
دقیقه تمام لكات
Okay.
نیو گندی درخواستم خیلی رو شبکه نداری
Okay.
اره 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 haydi بیشی بیجی والده اول دختر بیجی اره اول فرمان تمامه
رو دریک 402-2018 و باگیرا چتین دولت ترک و دولت ترک بخونه
يلا بفقر.
اربجي يا ولد البريد، اربجي يا ابو الانوار. ليكات
هلا حكيت معه انا
اتصل فيه الحاجز من تحت.
خلاص اخيرون ما في مشكله، دخلوكم ادخلوا عادي.
هذا هون كان مكان تجمع يا شباب.
شيء فكرنا له
Çok toptan başlanan gelmiş.
الو كانوا عم يحفروها. هي كانوا عم يحفروها من تحت نفق ياخذك، كانت يحفروه يكملوه للجبل. قام حفروه، حفروا هذا وصلوا فيه شيء قريب ال 100 متر. بفضل الله عز وجل ولاخوتنا الاتراك ولجيش الحر اللي قاموا باستهداف
جسم هابط
الكبير تبع الأكرام؟
نعم صاروخ يعني.
صور حاول يلا.
شو يصير؟ عمل شو هي شو اسمه هي تبع الرادار هي والرجل الدبابات تدخل إلى رباطها في الداخل السوري عربات الهندسة ومنظومات الرادار. عالي